So here we are in produce. This is where you really want to start your grocery shopping, and you want to stay towards the outer aisles of the store. This way it ensures that your family's getting plenty of fresh produce and fresh meats and things like that. When you start to go towards the middle aisles, you're going to get a lot more processed foods. A general rule of thumb when eating healthy is the closer things are to their natural state, the better it's going to be for you and your family. So here we are in produce. What you want to keep in mind when you're in produce is a variety of colors. By getting a variety of colors, it's going to ensure that you're getting a variety of nutrients and vitamins for your family. So for instance, you want to pick out some greens, some lettuces, spinach, broccoli, things like that. More brighter colors like oranges and reds found in fruits, tomatoes, peppers, things like that. Sweet potatoes is another bright, colorful food. Another thing to keep in mind when buying produce is to buy seasonal produce. So for instance, in the summertime, things like tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchinis, peaches, items like that are going to be a lower price, and they're also going to have a lot more flavor than buying out of season, such as buying those items in the winter time. Another option to keep the cost down is to buy extra produce while it's in season and freeze it or can it for your family for later use in other seasons. Another idea for produce to keep the cost down low and also to support local farmers is to visit your farmers markets. A lot of times they don't have the same overhead cost as a grocery store, so you can get those same items for a little bit less price. So when you're buying produce for your family, it's important to keep in mind what's more important to you. Is it more important to you to save money, or is convenience more important for you? Produce is a great place to find snacks. So if you're trying to save money, the best thing to do is to buy a whole piece of fruit and then cut it up for you and your family, or buy a whole vegetable and cut it up for you and your family. They also have pre-cut vegetables. Here they have carrots and celery that could be a great snack for you and your family, or you could easily dice them up and toss them into a recipe. They also offer these trays that would be easy to toss into your lunchbox for you or your children. You can find a large selection of pre-cut fruits. Here you have a mixture of berries and kiwi, which would offer a variety of nutrients for you and your family. They also have pre-cut items like cantaloupe and watermelon that save you on prep time if convenience is more important for you. Pre-cut bagged salads are a great way to add vegetables to your family's dinner. However, if you choose to add a salad to your dinner, be very careful of what you put on top of your salad. Here we have two very comparable dressings. Both are labeled to be chunky blue cheese dressing. So when you're choosing your salad dressings, it's important to flip the bottle over and look at the nutrition labels on the back. As you can see, with this yogurt-based blue cheese dressing, it's only 50 calories per serving, whereas the traditional blue cheese dressing has 150 calories per serving. If you look at the total fat, with the yogurt-based blue cheese dressing, you're looking at only around 4.5 grams of fat. If you choose the traditional blue cheese dressing, you're looking at 15 grams of fat. So that's why it's very important to look at what you're eating. Adding fresh herbs to your foods is a great way to get a lot of flavor with little to no calories and some extra nutrients. Here we have some basil. So basil is a great thing that you can add to your salads. You can add it to your favorite pasta dishes. You can even add it to your meats and things like that. Another thing to keep in mind about fresh herbs is that they can be a little bit more expensive. So one thing you might try doing is growing your own fresh herbs at home. This can be very inexpensive and very easy to do.